Good afternoon, this is the handover video on the Swift Solitaire. Right, we'll start off with the gas locker. So in here you've got your gas compartment, you've got gas bottle here, and you've got a strap for another one. This is your regulator and your propane hose, which is fitted to your gas bottle and to the regulator. You turn it on for the gas to come through. Then you've got your spare wheel, and you've got obviously the hitch, but we'll go through that when you hook up and go. Here you've got your water pump, literally a little trigger under here, click it down, push it out, push it in. Obviously that goes into the aqua roll, where you've got a filter on the end which sits in the water. Fitted on the van is a 110 amp battery, which is already connected for you, and you've got two connections, so your actual negative, actual positive. Then you've got this where your 230mm go in it, and you've got as you can see under there, a switch for the power touch motor mover, which that is your mover there, which will demonstrate at the point of handover. Here you've got two waste outlets which connect to a waste pipe and connects into your waste master. Then you open this. So this is where the cassette is. So obviously this pulls out and you can empty it, so you put it out. Obviously this is your little nozzle here which moves in and out. When emptying, you press that button, which is like a pressure release button, just to push all the stuff out. This here is the locker where you put your toilet fluid in. Obviously on the toilet fluid it will tell you the mixture of what you have to do with the water. Then obviously at the back here you've got two jack legs, you've got all four, two at the front, two at the back there, just to stabilise the vehicle, not for lifting the van up. Then here you've got an outside 230 socket, and outside you've got a TV bracket here and a point for 230 and your aerial. Inside here is a storage, obviously for your belongings and things like that, and then here is your outside gas point. So we'll make our way into the van. I'll just turn the radio off. Oh, so the right. So let's turn the radio off quickly. Turn that off. Right. So on this particular van, you've got a new shaped Swift command panel, which are very simple to use. So you have got pump, awning light, lighting, power, heating, settings, and radio. Obviously the pump, you press it, which it's already on, and that will give you access to the tap. So you turn it on and you have water out just like so in all the taps. So you've got a kitchen sink tap, a bathroom tap, and a shower, which you can hear the pump running, which will shut off anywhere between 5 and 7 seconds. Then next you've got, sorry, trying to hold this. You've got this here with the awning light. So you click that on and that turns the awning light outside. And lighting. So you've got two options here. You can dim the lights, turn them off, turn them on. That's fine, they don't turn off all the lights, they only turn on a certain amount of lights, and you've got different switches in the van. Next, you've got lighting again, sorry, over that again, power. So that's telling you what power you've got in your battery, and obviously because the mains is in, it's charging it, so you've got 14 volts in it, which is good. Solar, which you haven't got a solar panel, and then the amount of battery you've got in your vehicle when your vehicle is connected, and you can select it
like that, but you haven't got solar, so that's fine. Heating, that just gives you the optional extra of controlling the heating through that, but we always recommend that you use this Audi panel, which we'll go through in a second. And you've got your settings, which you can change dates, times, you compare your phone, and you can actually use the Swift command app on your phone. But they're just settings that you would go through just to change time settings and things like that. Then you've got your radio. On this, you've got mode off. Then you've got FM. And you've also got DAB. The radio in this is literally there. It's a little panel just up there, which is already plugged in and set up. So you won't need to faff around with that, so that's not a problem. So let's turn that off again. Aux, and then back to settings. Sorry, video went wrong again. So that's all off now, that's perfect. Right, so on this Audi panel, you can change the temperature you want of inside of the van, like so. And that is water, as in the water heating. So obviously that's just on. And then once it's on that, it will focus more on the water and get that up to temperature for you. Then here you've got 1 kilowatt, 2 kilowatt, 3 kilowatt. That's just the power going into that, obviously, but it all depends on what site you are on and what kilowatt they allow you to use. Then you've got gas, which is literally just using it on gas, so it's simple. Right, and then what we'll do is we'll go under here quickly. So under here you have got the E600 consumer unit. Obviously in here are your 12-volt fuses. On these, they're quite smart because you have LED lights which go red to indicate that the fuse is blown, which, as we can see, they are not. Then obviously you have your main RCD and 3 MCBs just there. So obviously when this button is pressed, RCD will trip. That is to show that you have 230 in the van. Obviously when that click back up, you have. So also you have here a charger button, so when that is pressed, your charger is turned on and will give charge to your battery. Then also we have the heating and hot water. Before you use that on electric, this button will need to be on, otherwise you will get no heating or hot water by electric in the van. Then we'll come over to your fridge. So at the moment, it's trying to run on the battery, but that is the battery from the car, hence the error code, so that's not a problem. So you use this button here to click it to a different appliance. So gas, obviously the gas isn't on, so that will fault. And then electric, which is plugged into the van, so that will work absolutely fine. Then you've got auto, so it will choose the appliance that it wants to go on. So obviously auto, it will automatically go to electric because that's what we've got in the van. So obviously over here we have the main sitting area, which pulls out into a bed. So this just pulls out here like so, and then you use the cushions to form a double bed at the front. Obviously you have storage there. Obviously that pulls out. That's also got another storage part in there. Obviously then you've got other storage cupboards above. Then you've got a microwave, which is very, very straightforward to use, just like a home microwave. Oven, same thing. Lift up the lid, which has got a fan on it just to cool it down. Then you've got, so that is for your electric hob just there on the left, and the rest are all gas. Gas grill, gas oven. Then you've got another seating area here which folds into a double I can't think now. Bunk beds, sorry. This will fold into bunk beds, so obviously what you do is you take off the cushions and this part here lifts up, folds over and turns into a bunk bed. Right, now the bathroom. So in this bathroom, there we go, that is the two parts for the bunk beds, the ladder to get up and the boarding around it just to stop obviously your kids falling out. Toilet, it's got a swivel so you can get into position which way you want it, and underneath here you have got a little switch there
Obviously when it's closed the cassette will come out, when it's open it won't. Then at the top here we have got a toilet pump button there, and this little icon here, when the cassette is full there should be an indication light to come up and say the cassette is full. Obviously here you have your shower, another tap in there, sorry, there we go, boot full. I'll just move these out the way and show you the inside the drawer, the cupboard. So this here is your Audi system fluid tank. So obviously here you've got maximum, here you've got minimum. The liquid level will always sit just below minimum or above minimum. Never fill it to max, because obviously when it goes up it is a pressurized system and obviously it will overfill, but that is set correctly and the amount of liquid in there. Right. So that was the quick little video of the van. Obviously when you get here, have a look through it, make sure you're happy. Any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you, bye bye.